Welcome back to my channel. How is everyone today? If you have time, please leave a message in the comment section below the video so I can learn more about you. And don't forget, each of your comments is a great motivation for me to continue sharing more useful experiences and caring for orchids at home. In today's video, I will share with you a natural organic fertilizer that is extremely simple, easy to make, and surprisingly effective. This type of fertilizer will help our orchid pots develop comprehensively. New roots grow a lot, big and plump. Leaves are thick, green, shiny and extremely sturdy. The flowers bloom all year round, the colors are bright and especially they last much longer than usual. The first ingredient is very familiar: an apple. Do you often eat apples? We need to prepare 50 grams of apples. Then cut them into small pieces and put them in a clean glass jar. Apples are fruits rich in natural sugars such as fructose and glucose, energy sources that are extremely easy for orchids to absorb. When the plant is recovering from pruning, repotting, or experiencing adverse weather, a little sugar from apples will help the plant quickly regain its vitality. Next, we need to add ginger. I used 15 grams of ginger. The ginger will also be thinly sliced and put in with the apples in the jar. Ginger has long been famous for its natural antibacterial and antifungal properties. Thanks to active ingredients such as gingerol and zingiberine. When used properly, ginger will effectively prevent soft rot and fungi that damage orchid roots and stems. After preparing the ingredients, pour 0.5 liters of boiling water into the jar. We will cover the lid and incubate the mixture for 3 hours. This period of time will help the nutrients in apples and ginger to penetrate the water, creating an extremely nutrient-rich biological solution for orchids. After 5 hours, we open the jar, stir the solution well, and filter out the residue. The resulting solution will then be diluted with 4 liters of clean water at room temperature to be ready for use. Method 1. Use a clean, soft cloth, dip it in the diluted solution, then gently wipe both sides of the orchid leaves. This solution contains compounds with natural antibacterial and antioxidant properties, helping keep the orchid leaves clean, shiny, and healthy. while protecting the plant from attacks by fungi, bacteria, and harmful insects. In addition, the nutrients in the solution will also be absorbed through the leaves, helping the orchid grow more balanced and lush. As you know, apples contain a lot of vitamin C and antioxidants. Not only that, apples also contain a small amount of minerals such as potassium and magnesium. These are all essential trace minerals that help orchids regulate water and nutrient exchange throughout the root and leaf system. This method should be used 1 to 2 times a month. Method 2. Another way is to water this fertilizer solution directly onto the base of the orchid. Ginger has a very strong effect on stimulating new root growth. We can consider ginger as a natural root stimulant, thanks to its ability to warm the root system and promote nutrient circulation. Ginger helps orchids sprout and grow new roots faster and stronger. In particular, when orchids are stressed due to repotting, high temperatures, or prolonged rain, using diluted ginger water will help the plant reduce shock and recover quickly. This fertilizer not only helps stimulate strong root growth, growing many new roots, but also has the effect of keeping the orchid growing environment moist. In particular, the solution also promotes the growth of beneficial microorganisms in the growing substrate. Thereby improving the respiration and metabolism of the orchid, helping the plant grow strongly, sprout and germinate better. Method 3. You can pour the solution into a mist spray bottle, then lightly spray it on all the leaves and roots of the plant. This method is very effective in comprehensive disinfection. And thanks to the natural essential oils in ginger and apples, the solution also helps repel harmful insects, protecting the orchid safely and sustainably. Apples are a fruit that contains a lot of carbohydrates, protein, calcium, phosphorus, potassium, zinc, iron, and a series of trace elements necessary for the growth and development of orchids. In addition, vitamins A and C in apples also help the plant increase its natural resistance, photosynthesis strongly, supporting more beautiful and durable flowering. For the best results, you should use this solution every 2 weeks. With this method, your orchid will grow evenly, have strong roots, sturdy stems and leaves, and especially bloom a lot. The flowers will bloom bigger, and the colors will be more vibrant. If you find today's video useful, don't hesitate to click like and share the video with your friends who love orchids. Your small actions are invaluable support to help the channel grow and bring more value to the orchid-loving community. I would love to know where in the world you are from. Leave a comment below the video. Today, I will share with you a method to care for and restore the health of an orchid, especially when repotting. Let's get started. This is an orchid that I just bought during a clearance sale at the market. Currently, its flowers are almost gone, so the first thing I will do is cut off the flower stems, leaving only the part of the stem that has dormant buds, that is, the buds that are capable of sprouting new buds later. Next, I will check the overall health of the plant and prepare to replant it in a new pot. As you can see, the root system of the plant is still very green and healthy, which is a very good sign. I will remove all the old substrate, because the substrate after a period of use often retains mineral salts and harmful microorganisms. Then, I proceed to cut off all the damaged, yellowed or diseased leaves. Any roots that are dry, rotten or decayed should also be removed to avoid affecting the development of the remaining roots. Once the roots and leaves are processed, I will wash the orchid with plain water to remove any remaining dirt and impurities. Then, leave the plant in a dry, cool place for about 2 hours, helping the plant to drain completely before replanting. While waiting for the plant to dry, I will prepare a fertilizer solution from rice. The method is very simple. Take about 3 tablespoons of rice and put it in a clean bowl. Rice water contains a lot of starch, B vitamins B1, B2, B3, protein, fat, fiber, and minerals such as potassium, phosphorus, iron, calcium. These are all very good ingredients for plants, especially orchids. Add 1 liter of warm water. Then stir well, cover tightly and leave for 2 hours. After 2 hours, open the lid, stir well again. Then filter the solution. This solution will be diluted with 6 liters of clean water at room temperature to use for orchid care. I will use a soft towel, soak it in the mixed rice water solution, and gently wipe each leaf. To add nutrients and clean the leaf surface. Rice water has a light viscosity and gentle cleansing ability, helping to remove dirt, making leaves shiny, thereby improving the plant's ability to breathe and photosynthesize. For orchids that are in a stage of nutritional deficiency or weakness, wiping leaves with rice water is a simple but effective supplementary measure. Helping to increase the plant's ability to recover and improve its vitality. Rice water has a slightly acidic pH and mild antibacterial properties, helping to inhibit the growth of certain bacteria and molds that cause leaf spots and yellow leaves. Finally, I will replant the orchid in a new pot with pine bark as a substrate, a well-ventilated substrate, very suitable for orchids. After planting, I will water the orchid base and roots with the rice water solution I just mixed to provide nutrients and stimulate the plant to recover quickly. Rice water also contains amino acids and natural enzymes, helping the plant absorb nutrients faster, while supporting photosynthesis and metabolism. In particular, the small amount of natural sugar in rice water is also a food source for beneficial microorganisms in the substrate. Rice water has a small amount of starch and vegetable protein to help stimulate root growth. When watered regularly, you will see the orchid roots grow long. The root tips are green and sturdy. With healthy roots, the plant absorbs nutrients better, thanks to which the young shoots also develop strongly. The plant grows quickly and grows stably. You can water 1 to 2 times a week in the dry season, but when in the rainy season, you can reduce it to once every 2 weeks. Only water in the early morning or cool afternoon, avoiding the hot sun. During the orchid care process, you can water alternately with lime water, garlic water, or banana fertilizer, creating a diverse yet natural orchid care process. You can also use this rice water to spray mist on other orchids. Misting helps to wash away dirt and insects on the leaves very well, creating favorable conditions for the plant to photosynthesize more effectively. Rice water is a liquid fertilizer that does not cause shock, does not heat the roots, and is easily absorbed. Orchids are inherently sensitive to chemical fertilizers, so nutrients from rice water will be a very safe choice for fertilizing the plant. Thanks to the abundant amount of vitamin B, the plant will have green leaves, increased metabolism, thereby better disease resistance. When you water with rice water, the amount of organic matter in it will keep the substrate slightly moist. The substrate is cooled, not dry and hard, helping beneficial microorganisms to develop stably, creating a favorable living environment for orchid roots. When the plant is fully cared for from the roots, nourished with gentle nutrients like rice water, the flowers will also bloom evenly, with bright colors, and last longer than usual. Thank you for watching the video. Goodbye and see you in the next videos.